Got a quick update from the game injuries. One major injury was Ron Leary. He tore his right Achilles, so he's done for the year. He will go to IR, and we'll figure out who comes up as far as the offensive line concerns. Big loss for us. Great leader, great player. Other than that, we got Jared Verdier, who's got a right knee bone bruise. He is day-to-day, and Adam Pac-Man-Jones with the left eye, day-to-day. Questions?
Sua tweeted that he's going to get back to practice. Do you have an update on him?
He can practice. So obviously it's a short week. It's a walkthrough today, walkthrough tomorrow, and a couple fast periods on Wednesday. But he's back to practice, yes.
How about Jordan Taylor?
Jordan's also back to practice, yeah. Same deal as Sua.
You mentioned Leary with his veteran presence. How big of a loss is that?
That's a huge loss for us, from a leadership perspective. From a player perspective, it's a huge loss. But, we have great depth, in that room. Obviously, with McGovern and Max Garcia being the starters now, and Sam Jones dressing on game day. So we'll see how that works out. But I feel good about that room. I do.
When you went back and looked at the tape from yesterday's game, are you able to pinpoint anything with what's going on in the run defense the last couple weeks?
Our run defense, Nikki, in our nickel package, have not been good at all. Versus the base stuff, it's been okay, but versus the 3 wide, 1 tight, 1 back stuff, it's been bad the last 2 weeks, and it's really about fits. It's about tackling. It's about calls. It's all those things, and it hasn't been good. It's got to get better quickly.
So the notion that you kind of played that game, your strategy was kind of take away the pass from Goff and the 3 receivers and not let Gurley run for 200.
Right. You pick your poison. Obviously, Mike, that offense was explosive, and they've scored their points through the passing game. So I thought our plan, helped to contain the passing game. But by no means our plan was to let Gurley rush for 200 yards. That wasn't the plan. And again, when you're playing more shell coverage to take care of the pass game, you're going to be a little vulnerable to the run game. But fitting it and tackling, that's no excuse. So that being said, that was the plan. But inside of that plan was also to contain the run game, and we didn't do that.
Are you lacking speed? Are you lacking strength? Are you lacking?
I wouldn't say that. I think stopping a run game is a mindset. You can't go out there and not have your mind to defend the run. That's half the battle, Mike. It's a mindset. So we have to get back to getting off blocks, fitting the run game, and having tough downs and winning tough downs. That's the bottom line.
John was on 760 saying that you guys need to play like you're fighting for your lives this week. Does it feel like that from, I guess, your perspective, the team's perspective at 2-4?
Absolutely. We've lost 4 games in a row, and everyone's fighting for their lives, and that's the way we have to play each game we play. And in this league, if you're not desperate, Troy, you don't win. So that doesn't change anything, from week to week for us. Every week we feel like we're desperate, to win a football game. So that won't change.
You did a lot of things to help Garrett Bowles make a jump in year 2 this year. Why do you think he hasn't shown that growth and he continues to get the penalties?
Well, I thought Garrett Bowles' penalty was a bad call. I thought it was a bad call. Okay, the kid flopped on him. It's plain as day. So he is getting better. He's being coached. He wants to get better, but his call was a bad call.
How about the previous ones?
The previous ones wasn't. Okay, but listen, he's fighting for his life every Sunday. Okay, he's blocking the best guys in the league as far as the rushers, and sometimes you grab a guy, you pull a guy, but with experience, he will play cleaner, but the call Sunday was a bad call. That's all I can say about that.
With Thursday night football, a lot of times players say they don't like short weeks. Everyone yesterday was saying because of the performance on Sunday, they're excited to get right back.
I agree. That's the only cure for this, is to get back on the field and win a football game. So I'm excited about Thursday, You know, it's a short week, but where we are, it's what we need.
Did you say Sam Jones would come up on Sunday?
Yes, he will come up.
With the changes on the offensive line the past few weeks, how much does that change your game plan at all going into this week, or do you keep everything the same?
That's the same system, same game plan.
Casey's had really good starts and pretty good fourth quarters as well, but the second and third quarters he struggled. How do you make sure he's more consistent throughout all 60 minutes?
Well, you know, I mean, he has to play better, but he's had some good moments, and that's not just Case. That's running the football better. That's blocking the pressures and those things, and guys making plays on the ball for Case. So it's not just Case being more consistent. It's our entire offense.
Did you protect well enough to open the formation as much as you guys do?
From time to time, we do, you know, and most of our open formations are a quick game, and it's really box read. So if it's a heavy box, we throw it. If it's a light box, we hand it off. So it really gives us a clear picture, you know, what we're seeing when you're in three wides and one tight and one back, and you're in a shotgun. It's a clear picture for the quarterback. You know, if it's a check with me opportunity, if it's shell, he hands it off. If it's single eye, he throws it, and it's really quick passes.
Mistakes you make, it seems like they hurt you more than others. You're not quite there where you can overcome those little mistakes.
I think where we are, Mike, you know, our margin for error is small. You know, I mean, we can't make the normal football mistakes. You know, for instance, Sunday our offense would have had 10 more points, you know, without those penalties. Emmanuel's penalty, that was at least 4 points. The two holding calls was 3, and the interception was probably 3 points. So that's 10 points that we didn't get because of penalties. So I agree with you. You know, right now where we are, we cannot make mistakes.
You played arguably two of your better games against the Chiefs and Rams.
Yeah.
Kind of the class of the league, certainly near there. What is the key to winning games? Now you're favored on the road against an Arizona team where obviously the road's been an issue for a year plus.
I think execution, simple execution, doing things right, obviously playing hard and making plays. That's what it comes down to. Our team every week is going to be competitive, but the bottom line, to win close games, it comes down to being very detailed in your job and obviously making plays.
John says on radio, everybody's fighting for their lives. Do you interpret that as fighting for your job?
Absolutely. And that's every coach in this league, every week. If you don't feel that way, you're missing something. So, if we were, 5 and whatever, 5-1, I would feel that way. So that doesn't motivate me. I'm already motivated to, win games and to fix our football team.
Anything else? Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.